Hola! Hi everybody, it's me. It's Wednesday? I missed Toonie Tuesday. Oh no. That means yesterday was Tuesday, and Tuesdays are Toonie Tuesdays at Kentucky Fried Chicken. But I did get my hair done. How is everybody? I hope you're all well and happy and jumping up and down and dancing. I know I am not in this weather. Today we have had snow overnight, right? Then freezing rain, now rain. Later on, they say that we might be having a thunderstorm. That's why, from now on, I am not going to put away my winter clothes. I'm going to maybe keep them in some kind of, you know, that thing that takes the air out of the bags you fold things in, and put my these sweaters under the bed and keep them there for cold days. And I'm not going to put them away in the cedar chest. But then again, if I put all that underneath the bed, in feng shui, they say that you cannot get a good night's sleep if there is a lot of clutter under your bed. So maybe that may not be a good idea then. But my nail polish does match my sweater. I don't know what I'm talking about. Anyway, I got my hair done yesterday, and instead of just doing the foils in your hair, I know this isn't interesting to you men out there, but I haven't got anything else to talk about. This time she put that rubber cap on me and pulled the pieces out, right? I've never had that done before, and I mean, I'm a little claustrophobic, so when that really, really tight cap, it's like as tight as a bathing cap, came down over my head, plus it's got a brim on it all the way around, right? Like a wide brim, and that I had to keep pulling up because I couldn't see anybody in the store, in the shop, and so. Well, I guess that's lucky, because they couldn't see my face either, because, you know, there's nobody in there until I get that cap put on and look like, heaven only knows what I look like with all these pieces coming out all over. But this gentleman around my age came in to have his hair cut, and man, did I keep my head down. Ooh, I was under the dryer with this thing on, and this and the brim, and I kind of kept peeking under to take a look at him, but hopefully he didn't see who I was. Not that he knew me. So anyway, I got that done yesterday, and let me see what else. Oh, and Mika, wherever she is, she's in her bed, I think. I don't know which way to turn. Mika has been going to school. Actually, it's not school. It is school for some of the dogs, but for Mika, because of her age, she's 9 now, and oh, that's another thing. I said to my husband the other night, because it seems like in the evenings right before bed I do my best thinking. It's like the day has calmed down, brain goes back into action. And I told him that I figured it out, that Mika is now my age. I think Mika is 1 year older than me in dog age, but I'm her age in dog years. She's my age in human years. No, that's not right either. Anyway, my dog and I are the same age. So off she went to this Mott's, which is a fantastic place. And this young lady that runs the place, Michelle, she's a tiny, tiny little thing. She must weigh all of like 90 pounds, if that, and about my height. And here was Mika in the midst of all of these, every size and shape and breed of dog that you could imagine. The first day I took her, there must have been at least 45 dogs there. And she has the place sectioned off, right, with chain link fences that she can move around inside this building. And so she puts the little dogs in one part, the big dogs in another to play. They've all got toys to play with. And this is called a play date. This isn't where she does dog socialize. Well, this is socialization. I've lost my mind in this long, long winter. Anyway, she does do training, and she's really good at it. And she follows Caesar Milan, you know, and in his way of training. But because of Mika's age, I'm just taking her to play dates, which they have like for an hour and a half to 2 hours, 3 times a week, I think it is. And Mika's gone twice so far. And just to get Mika socialized, because she never was. And I asked Michelle, I said, do you think that there's a chance that she can be socialized even though she's 9? Now that I'm thinking about it, why couldn't she be? If she's the same age as me, I'm still sociable. I'm still meeting new people, right? And I don't bite them. So, anyway, so she was in there, and she didn't do too bad her 2 times. The first day, her eyes were as big as saucers, because first she was in the little room, little squared off part, with the little dogs. And then Michelle said, Chris, you can now bring her in over here. I mean, these dogs, some of them were so big I could have thrown a saddle on them and rode them off. So I took her over into that part, put her down, no leash on, and all these dogs, because they know each other and have been socialized with the help of Michelle and their owners, they all come rushing to you, right? They rush right to Mika, and they were all around her, and Mika's little eyes were and her lips curled up. She looked like Elvis at his worst, awful day of being attacked by the paparazzi. Her teeth, and she was looking at them with this snapping at them, right? Which I guess is fine, because she doesn't make contact with them, but Michelle told me she's telling them, this is my space, I'm new here, back off. And they did. Pretty soon she had no one, except me and another little frightened one. But the next time that I took her, and my husband went with me, she seemed to be doing a lot better, and it was in the part with the little dogs most of the day. So, yeah, she told all of them to back off too, with her Elvis face. And then after a while, they were all doing Elvis faces at each other, so I didn't feel so bad. So, that took a lot out of me telling you that. So that's what I've been doing, and I will be taking her again, as long as it doesn't do her heart bad. Like, I was afraid maybe she was just going to, because the first time, she sort of zoned out. It's like when you have a panic attack, and it goes full-blown, your panic attack goes really full-blown, and you don't know what to do. You cannot speak, you don't move, you're frozen in time. And that's what she was like for just a few minutes. And I had to kind of snap her out of it and get her to follow me. I had to keep walking back and forth in this area so she would follow me and not just stay there frozen, stiff, like this, but with Elvis. Thank you very much. I think it's time for me to go now, because I feel a little bit odd today. and I think I might just have my tea and go pop in a movie and calm down a little bit. Okay, cross your fingers for spring coming soon. Alrighty then. Take care, everyone, and I'll talk to you again soon. To my friend Carolyn in Estonia, the little country of Estonia, I know you're cold and it's lots of snow there. Hang in there, buddy, because it's going to get better, right? Okay. Bye for now. Mwah.